How's it going, guys? Alex here from Go Grand Soccer. In this video, I want to show you guys a quality technical session that I had with my friend and professional player, Mayele Hernandez, and my friend from The Complete Footballer. I'll leave the links to their Instagrams in my description box below. Now, this session was really good for many different reasons, not because we only trained the technical aspect like first touch and ball mastery, but we also worked a lot on our mental side of the game, the cognitive aspect of soccer. As you will see in the video, we added an iPad with colors and numbers, and we did drills that incorporated this reactive element of turning and checking your shoulder, calling out the number, and taking a reactive touch with the corresponding color of the cone, or shouting out the number and passing it back to our teammate. And the reason why this is really important to include into your training sessions is because it's mimicking important scenarios that you might do in a real game. For example, myself as a midfielder, I'm constantly checking my shoulders and looking around for any pressure or any scenario that might require me to take a specific type of touch, or that might require me to play it back to my center back first time. By adding this cognitive element, you're training that game realistic scenario. That way, when you go and actually perform this in a game, when you scan your shoulder, when you see that striker coming to you, you're able to take that good touch, you're able to make that good pass, and you're able to play quickly. That's why I highly recommend you guys invest in a tripod, or just get a friend to show up some cones. If you guys need an example of this, I have a drill right here. I will leave it up for you guys to check it out on my Instagram. But by doing these type of drills, you're really not only progressing simple drills, but you're applying and mastering the ball in a different, more game realistic way. Without further ado, I'm going to stop talking. I hope you guys enjoy this session, and I will see you guys at the end of the video.
Alright guys, so I'm just going to give a brief summary for each variation of this one drill. This one drill setup is like a U, so pretty much you move in a U shape around this box-like figure, and you keep moving forwards or backwards depending on when you're receiving the ball. For example, right now I'm moving towards my L, and now I'm moving backwards once I reach the end of the U. For this variation, we just did the one-touch pass back, so we're making sure our passes are firm and on the ground back to the person who passes us the ball. So this drill is very similar to the last drill. We're just playing a one-touch pass, except this time it's in the air. We're just trying to make sure to hit the middle of the ball and push it back to the person who's throwing the ball at us. This next drill is the exact same one as the last one, except this time we're adding a touch in between each pass. So we're just taking a touch, popping it up in the air, and then playing it back to the person who throws us the ball. So those first few drills were more like a technical warm-up. Now this is the actual part of the session where we add the cognitive aspect that I was talking to you guys about. We're adding the iPad with a few numbers. In this drill, all we're doing is we're checking our shoulder, we're shifting from side to side, making sure to throw in a shoulder check, and then playing it back to the person who passes us the ball, making sure to call out the number that we see on screen. For this next variation, it's the same thing. We're shifting from side to side, checking our shoulder, and calling out the number on screen, except this time we're taking two touches. We're stopping the ball with the inside and then playing it back to the person who passes us the ball.
6. 13. Get it down. 1. Focus on that pass, too. Focus on that pass. There you go. 16. 14. 10. 9. 9.
So the last variation of this drill is a shuffle to one-touch pass. So all we're going to do is we're going to check our shoulder and react to the color we see on screen by shuffling towards the corresponding color of the cone. For example, if I see blue, I'm going to shuffle towards the blue and then make my way back towards the middle, receive the ball, and play it back one touch to my partner. The next drill we did was a reactive directional touch. So what we did is we check our shoulder, and then as we receive the ball, we're going to react to the color we see on screen by taking a touch towards the corresponding color of the cone. For example, if I see yellow, I'm going to take a touch towards the yellow cone. If I see red, I'm going to take a touch towards the red cone. And if I see blue, I'm going to take a touch through the middle. So I'm pretty much taking a touch forward and then playing it back to my partner. So these next few variations of this one drill was the meat of the session. For this variation, all we're doing is we're checking out from the middle pole, we're checking our shoulder, reacting by calling out the number we see on screen, and then playing a one-touch pass back to the person we received the ball from. For example, if I'm receiving the ball from Mayele, I'm going to pass it back to him one touch. I'm going to check into this middle pole, check my shoulder, and call out the number I see on screen, and then I'm going to receive the ball from my other partner and then play it back to him one touch. For this next variation, we're doing the same action by checking out from the middle pole, checking our shoulder, and calling out the number we see on screen. But this time, instead of playing a one-touch pass back, we're going to open up our bodies and take a touch towards our other partner and then play a pass towards them and repeat on the other side.
Three. Two more. 5. 6. 12. 4. 10. 5. 8. 2. 12. 4. 7. Last two. 14.
This next variation is like a combination of the previous two. We're going to start off by checking into our partner and playing a one-touch pass back as soon as we receive the ball. Then we're going to move back towards the middle of the drill and check our shoulder and call out the color we see on screen. Then again, we're going to receive the ball from our partner and we're going to open up 90 degrees and play it to our other partner and repeat on the other side. So this last drill, in my opinion, was the most difficult. So for this variation, what we're going to do is, again, we're going to check out from the middle pole and we're going to call out the color we see on screen. If I call out yellow, my partner has to pretty much play a strong ball into my feet and I have to try and take a 90-degree touch and play it to my other partner. If I call out red, my partner has to play a softer pass. That way I can be able to redirect the ball and play it to my other teammate. This was a really challenging drill because you have to react to the color and you have to adjust your body in order to take 1 or 2 touches.
Alright guys, that is the end of the technical session. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you guys found some value from it. And I hope you guys try these out for yourselves or with your friends. It's really good to get that cognitive aspect into your trainings. That way you can see better performances on the pitch. If you guys enjoyed this video, please make sure to leave a like and subscribe. It'd mean a lot to me. I really want to grow this page, and leaving a like and subscribing would help me out a lot. Also, make sure to go check out The Complete Footballer. I'll leave his Instagram in the description. People in the Boston and Massachusetts area, feel free to reach out to him. He has quality training, and especially during these winter times, he can get you set up. So I really recommend you guys go and reach out to him. Alright guys, thank you guys so much for watching. Peace.
Behind closed doors, I'm a fool for your love.